Another guy, a little bit of just highlight for him, a Richmond transfer. It's kind of like um, Bill said, "Hey, look, we're doing good in this game. I can kind of sit back and scout. I can see what
I know, right?
There's not a lot of other games that he could sit back and scout in this year. So this is one of those games I felt like. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of joking here, but I felt like that's one of the games.
You never know, though, man. I mean, Carolina was up. I mean, in the rare instance where Carolina was up big in a game last year, you never know. I can't remember. I'd like to see what. Maybe I'll kick it back to you. I'll look up the Hoilettes. I'll look up his stats against Carolina. See what he
gave our tackles. If you go back and watch the game, he gave our tackles. He gave our tackles a run. I think he only had a couple hurries. I don't think he had a sack, but he was getting back there.
I need to go back and look at some tape from that game.
Yeah, the tape that I looked at, I specifically went back, or going back and looking at that game and some of the other ones, is that you could tell that he was sticking to his assignments. And someone would ask, well, how do you know that? Just by watching a little bit of game film. It's by also, by awareness of what the other, players along the defensive line are doing.
It's hard to imagine Bill didn't use that game as a scouting game, because we got another guy, a linebacker from Richmond as well, and we'll talk about Peyton here in a little bit, because I think that dude's got a lot of game. I think he can be a big piece for us this year.
This is the guy that comes in for Tyler, and I hope obviously both of them light it up. The reason I say that is this kid's got more production, right? Even though it was at Richmond, he put up 9 sacks last year, 13 tackles for loss, First-Team All-Patriot League. But then I watched the film against our ACC tackles, and obviously we know our line struggled at times last year, but he played good. He held his own, so I think he can play at the SEC level, and I think he'll be a starter for us. That's the biggest concern, is making that jump from Richmond FCS to the ACC. How does it come up? I saw what happened.
We just
we won't talk about that, but it's gonna be a transition with Melcart. He came from a smaller level at Delaware, and he went off. So I'm not saying this guy will be what Melcart is, because I think Melcart's just a man of his own. But I think this kid will be a solid piece with Melcart, and I trust. Obviously, Belichick's known for defense, man, and last year the defense had times late in the year where we were like, what's going on? I think there were some guys that were already checked out, but they had this defense playing solid ball, and especially the D-line, they had them playing good. So I'm excited about this guy's future with the Tar Heels.
Yeah, I'm excited about Donovan as well, man. You look at his film, and I think dude's an athlete. Like, I went back and looked at some of his highlights from high school and just some of his huddle tape, and coming off the edge, man, he's got a knack to get to the quarterback. Like, he's a guy that you'll see coming from the far side edge, quarterback scrambling the opposite way, and he's just sitting there tracking him down, not stopping. I mean, he's got a very, very high motor from what I can tell. He's played a lot of football. I know it was at the FCS level at Richmond, but nonetheless, man, you get a guy that's played as much football as he has. I want to see right here. How many did we have his career snaps at Richmond?
1,100 snaps.
Yeah, 1,100 snaps at Richmond, 103 tackles, 12.5 sacks, 22 tackles for loss. I mean, dude can just he lit it up for him. Had a great career at Richmond, and is looking to take it, to another step. How many years of eligibility does he have left, Trevor? Do we know?
Let me pull up. So
I'm sorry to ask you so many questions.
No, you're good, brother. So I'll pull it up. So Donovan, it's loading for me. Bear with me.
Nonetheless,
draft eligible in 2027.
Okay, so 2 years.
If this is right, I'm looking on PFF. Yeah, if that's up to date. And looking at here, man, his pass rush grade was at 82.8, which ranked 64th out of 749 edge rushers in college football. So he can get to the passer.
Yeah, I like the fact, man, that you get a seasoned guy. When you get a seasoned guy that's played a lot of game snaps, there's usually less technique that you have to teach him, and it's more about refining, and tweaking his game. And I think
Donovan pass rush moves,
just adding
what you
on.
can do.
Yeah, and he can get on campus and get in that room and be a sponge pretty much. Learn the system, figure out what's asked of him, and then go out and go get it. But I think I'm with you. You know, I don't really want to. I don't like, and there's nothing against you, but I do it. I do it to other people too. Like talking about this guy replacing, you know, so and so guy. I think it's really more so just looking to revamp the room. You know, I know that's a better way to say it, I guess you could say. I mean, Tyler leaves. We all know what Tyler Thompson did for us last year and how big of a piece he was to our defense, him and Melcart. We were able to keep Melcart. Tyler took his talents to Louisville, and we had to go out and beef up the edge and beef up the other side of the defensive line at the edge spot. So we got Donovan and we got Jaylen Harvey, and I'm excited for both of them, man. I think both of them nonetheless can be producers for us this season.